schnucks. Ladies and gentlemen, Demetrius Andrade vacated his WBO middleweight strap and avoided to face Janibek. Oh, damn it. The fight that I've been waiting for, a mega fight, sheesh. Anyway, dímelo mi gente, que lo que. You already know this is Punsh on Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Motion himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Damn. Did Demetrius Andrade did what Canelo Alvarez did in 160 when he let go his WBC strap and got elevated as the WBC franchise, possibly avoiding his possibly mandatory Jamal Charlo? Almost like the same move, right? But one guy get criticized more than the other because... Anyway, hey, my friends, mi amigo, dímelo, Latinos, Canelo Alvarez fans, Mexicano, and everybody around the world. Dame explicar algo. First and foremost, I keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. Now, I understand here in YouTube, people like to hustle people. You know what I'm saying? Especially the die-hard loyal fans of Latinos, Canelo Alvarez fans. Right? There's channels out there that's going to hustle you. They don't give a damn about Demetrius Andrade or Canelo Alvarez. They're going to hustle you for views. They're going to hustle you for super chats. So they ain't going to tell you the truth. And y'all already know that Canelo Alvarez got a loyal fan base. A loyal fan base that, as a YouTuber, there's people that capitalize off it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yo no soy negro americano, no soy gringo, no soy nada. Yo soy latino. Y lo que a mí no me gusta a mí, lo que I don't like, cuando la gente try to take advantage of my people, my friend. But I don't do that, my friends. Oíste, escuchan porque a ustedes les gusta soportar a la gente que they don't give a damn. They're hustling you, pero I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, it's either people want to be comfortable with the lie, or they want facts, or they value the truth, or they value being unbiased, logically, and objectively. Pues, vamos a seguir hablando. Let's keep on talking, my friends. Canelo Alvarez, 4th division world champion, currently 168, undisputed, walking Hall of Famer, pound for pound, caliber fighter. Demetrius Andrade, fans has been frustrated with the challenges that he has faced, the way that his career has gone. 2th division world champion, no noticeable names in the resume. We understand that. We understand that Demetrius Andrade has been calling out a lot of people. And in 154, we understand that he could have had chances to fight the likes of Jamal Charlo that didn't come to fruition. Now, did Canelo Alvarez avoided Jamal Charlo? Now, for years, several years, there's been a conversation in the YTBC and independent media and boxing fans. Canelo Alvarez have achieved so much. What do you mean he's ducking Jamal Charlo? What Jamal Charlo has done? We heard it all. He's not done. Canelo Alvarez not ducking Demetrius Andrade. What Demetrius Andrade has done? But we've seen Canelo Alvarez face guys that we never asked for him to fight, like Eardrum, like Fielding, and things of that nature. But we see that Canelo Alvarez, after those fights, went to something bigger and accomplished something bigger. And we applaud Canelo Alvarez, a.k.a. Canelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get the fuck out of here, man. But we got to keep the same energy. So either you understand the move that Demetrius Andrade did in vacating his title to go to the 168 to fight for a lower scale title versus Zach Parker. He's trying to get the Zach Parker fight again. And let me just tell you this, that Demetrius Andrade is the super WBO champion, meaning that this is the reason why he was given the blessing of the WBO to go fight Zach Parker and move up and still keep his belts. Now, he's not going to keep the belt, but he's going to be in position for the Zach Parker fight for the interim title. The same way that even Canelo Alvarez was elevated as the super WBO. Yeah. There's a super WBO in WBO. It's not only the super WBA. It's not only the super, only the franchise, but the super WBO. Now, the super WBO is almost like the super WBA, right? But it's not like giving it to another world title and things of that nature. It's not like there's a trinket WBO regular. You understand what I'm saying? But you get you get different type of leeways with the Super WBO. As you've seen with Demetrius Andrade, they gave it to Teofimo Lopez right before the Cambosa fight. They give you a ring and things of that nature. They has recently have given it to Bud Crawford. They has recently elevated Bud Crawford to the Super WBO, meaning that if he wants to fight and want to be a mandatory position to fight Jermell Charlo in 154, he could actually do that because he's a Super WBO champion. Now, I just wanted to clarify that for y'all. I'm gonna keep it consistent. It's either Demetrius Andrade doesn't get criticized for the move that he made. You know, let's keep it real. Janibek has not earned anything in the sport of boxing. Janibek is really, he doesn't gain anything. Nobody gains anything by fighting Janibek right now. You beat Janibek, you earn nothing. You beat Janibek, it's like you beating Liam Williams. You beat Janibek, it's like you beating Sulecki. You beat Janibek like you beating what's his name? Luke Keeler or something like that. It's the same ish. Now there's people out there that like to shame Demetrius Andrade with Janibek, but ain't nobody was talking about Janibek in this community. No, Nah, I've been in this community quite enough. Nobody was talking about Janibek like that. Nobody was trying to shame Janibek with Triple G. Nobody was trying to shame Janibek with Charlo. Nobody trying to shame Janibek with Canelo. Nobody trying to shame Janibek with Jaime Munguia. Nobody trying to shame nobody with Janibek. Let's be honest. Let's be clear. Now, he's a mandatory position, and I value people that climb the ladder to be in mandatory position. Yet, if I see a champion trying to call and get a unification bout, I am not going to go after it. Just like when Lomachenko got the franchise, right? And he went after Teofimo Lopez. Canelo Alvarez went what? He wanted to go after Sergey Kovalev and things of that nature, right? Am I correct? He went to go seek bigger legacy and enhance his legacy. Demetrius Andrade is not going to enhance nothing with Janibek. You know it and I know it. The only reason why people want to use Janibek is to shame Demetrius Andrade, and Demetrius Andrade doesn't got enough fan base, especially the YTBC fan base, to even debunk the narratives, right? So we got to keep it consistent. If Demetrius Andrade is ducking and avoiding Janibek, then Canelo Alvarez avoided Jermell Charlo. If you don't want to keep that same energy, then you're just being fake with yourself. Now, did Canelo Alvarez avoid Jermell Charlo? Did Demetrius Andrade avoid Janibek? Now, people are going to be like, well, he was mandated to for the fight. Did Lomachenko avoid Devin Haney? Wasn't mandatory, but a potential mandatory and stuff like that, right? All I want people here is to keep the same energy. I don't throw no shades at Demetrius Andrade for moving up to the 168 and fighting probably a tougher competition, an undefeated fighter, and trying to be the interim WBO, because as you can see, that WBO has done nothing for him. It couldn't get Triple G in the ring. It couldn't get Jermell Charlo in the ring. So now he's moving up and try to put himself in mandatory position, maybe because it actually a mandatory position, actually you got more power in a mandatory position. Because once you was a champion, you're not mandated to fight another champion. See, Jermell Charlo is not mandated to fight you. Triple G's not mandated to fight you. Canelo Alvarez wasn't mandated to fight Demetrius Andrade when he was 160. They could have gone for the undisputed, right? But if you're mandatory, you could actually do what Janibek is doing. See? Y'all value Janibek to be mandatory to Demetrius Andrade. What about Demetrius Andrade trying to be the mandatory to the WBO for Canelo Alvarez? Were you willing to shame Canelo Alvarez like y'all shaming Demetrius Andrade if he's in mandatory position? You're not willing to shame it. You know it and I know it. Demetrius Andrade beat Zach Parker and he becomes the mandatory Canelo Alvarez. You will not be shaming Canelo Alvarez to fight Demetrius Andrade even as a mandatory. Let's be real. So why shame Demetrius Andrade with Janibek? Just let's keep the same energy, folks. That's all I'm asking. Be a fan who you want to be a fan. I'm a huge fan of Canelo Alvarez. I'm a fan of Demetrius Andrade. This is the reason why I'm not an avatar motherfucker out here in the YTBC. I show my face. I go to fights. I could talk to Canelo Alvarez. I could talk to Eddie Reynoso. And I could talk to Demetrius Andrade. You know what? Because I'm a real one. Now, if y'all want to go out there and support fake ones, be my guest. If it makes you laugh, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? Again, people are comfortable with the lie. People are comfortable with narrative. I see a lot of people in this community always trying to shade other channels or other groups for pushing narratives. But then you push the group that's trying to debunk the narrative but create another narrative. So if Demetrius Andrade is a ducker, an avoider, not a boogeyman, a clown, or whatever y'all want to call it, then maybe that goes with a Canelo Alvarez as well, which I don't believe none of them are. But I am not going to hustle my people. And I'm not going to hustle the beautiful people that support me. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it honest. Y'all could go to them channels and support them, but they just hustling you. They don't give a damn about Canelo Alvarez. They know that Demetrius Andrade don't got a fan base to debunk. And they know that the Canelo Alvarez fan base or loyal fan base, that they will support you. Now, ustedes, vayan. Y'all want realness? Ustedes están aquí. A mí no me gusta la gente que, you know what I'm saying, try to hustle la raza mía. Pero ustedes lo apoyan. Y'all support it. So let me know what side y'all on. Or y'all gonna be sellouts to yourself. Me voy de aquí, mi gente. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.